Hey, welcome to the live. Are you able to hear me? So I wanted to hop on to see if anybody had any questions. Hey, Joshua. Oh, great. I'm glad you can hear me. I just wanted to hop on for a few minutes to see if anybody had any questions about starting your career as an adjuster. Joshua, are you an adjuster? So welcome to the live. I guess I'll wait just a few minutes, see if people come in. Joshua, if you have any questions about um, becoming an adjuster, any questions, let me know. Do you follow my channel? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. So you're about to become an adjuster. Have you taken your test to get your license yet? Okay. Hi, Mom. Hey, Dale. Welcome to the live. What? Hey, yep, I said it. You said it's hard in certain states, but working on it. Hey, CMS Games, welcome to the live. What's up, brother? What state are you in? Hey, Voice of Freedom. So I'm opening up to questions about becoming an adjuster, but I am going to talk about winter states. It's time to start working on your winter licenses because it gets really busy in the winter as far as daily claims or any catastrophe claims as well. So I am going to give a little bit of information in a little while about winter claims. And Swag, what do you want to say? Voice of Freedom. What are we talking about here? This topic is for claims adjusters. So if you're a claims adjuster or you're considering becoming a claims adjuster, that is what we're talking about. Voice of Freedom, what is the state of confusion? And then Swag, what do you want to say? And Darren, this topic is not about being single. Wrong topic, wrong person. Well, okay, so yep, I said it. You have to get a license per season. You have to apply for licenses that if you want to work in the winter states, you would have to apply for license according to the states that have really bad winter weather. Oh, Voice of Freedom. Yeah, I was asking what state you were in because um, you said something about a state of confusion. So I was asking what state you were in as far as getting your license. Wasn't sure why you said a state of confusion. It is a lot. Yep, I said it. It is a lot. There is a huge learning curve, a huge learning curve, and that is why I have devoted a lot of time to help new adjusters. So there is a huge learning curve. There's so much to know, to learn, and it really depends on um, whether you want to go staff or independent. There's two different pathways. So, I mean, there's a huge learning curve, but you can do it. Each of you can do it. It just takes a lot of dedication. And if you don't have any experience, then of course you're going to have to figure out ways to gain experience. Voice of Freedom, this has nothing to do with politics. We're talking adjusting. Hmm. Okay, so yep, I said it. I am a daily claims adjuster, so I'm handling daily claims. So I handle everyday type claims that homeowners may face. So for instance, I do water claims, say your refrigerator, or your washing machine overflow and it overflows into other parts of your home. I do water claims. I do um, backup sewer claims. So that's when the sewer back up from your main sewer line into your home. I do those. I do wind and hail, hurricane, uh, theft, vandalism. So I do a multitude of different types of perils. If your toilet gets back up, then you could possibly file a claim. You can file a claim for the ensuing damage. Ensuing could be if your toilet back up and your drywall gets wet and then it overflows into other parts of your home, and you have baseboards, drywall, flooring damage, then the ensuing damage could be covered, but not the plumbing part. And okay, so swag, you're in Mississippi. So all you have to do is just get your license in Mississippi, in the state of Mississippi. That's a licensing state. Voice of Freedom. Do you have jokes tonight? I'm just gonna let you joke, okay? Okay, so I'm going to delete some people. Okay. All right. I'm gonna delete some people. All right. All right, I'm gonna put user and time out. All right, Darren, I put you in timeout because you're trying to be funny, and I'm not being funny. I don't have time. Okay, so Swag, what are you saying? You said I have to go to school. Well, I mean, they have, as far as to get your licensing for the state of Mississippi, you're probably going to have to take a 6-week course to get prepared. I would suggest you go to the Department of Insurance for the state of Mississippi. and find out what the requirements are. Anybody else have any questions? Yep, I said it. Okay, you can't, what state are you in? Yep, I said it. If you're in a licensing state, you can't, you have to get your license from that state. So you can't just go to, go to another state. That's, you can get in trouble. Anybody have any other questions? Let me see if I've missed any. Joshua, are you still there, Joshua? Did you have any questions? Okay, Texas is a really good state to get your licenses. Especially if you're in a non-resident state. If a lot of people either select Texas or Florida. So as long as if you're in a state that doesn't have licensing, then Texas is a good choice. Share my screen for what? Okay. Some people just don't have, okay, Joshua, I'm sorry. What state did you say you were in? Okay, so Texas, let me pull up Texas, okay? So Texas, you're gonna go to the Department of Insurance. Let me pull up Texas. Okay, so if you go to, if you Google Department of Insurance, state of Texas, adjuster license, it will take you directly to where you need to be to get information about getting your adjuster license. So, yep, I said it, the same thing. If you go to, if you Google Department of Insurance, state of Arkansas, and put in adjuster license, it's going to take you directly to where you need to be in order to find out what type of license you need. So Department of Insurance for each state are that are licensed will give you all the information you need to know about the state in which you reside in and that you need to get your license in. Yep, I said it. If you're on a CAT deployment, and that is a catastrophe or catastrophic deployment such as hurricane, just any type of like CAT deployment, you could be working 7 days a week, 12-hour shifts. You're welcome, Joshua. So yeah, Department of Insurance, State of Texas. Oh, okay. So, yep, I said it. If you are on a deployment, especially if you're field, you would need to be able to travel because you have to go to where the catastrophe is. If you're a desk adjuster, you may have to go to where the independent adjusting firm office is, wherever their corporate location, and you may have to train and get ready, get prepared for maybe a couple weeks, and then they may send you home for to do virtual work. So it just depends on the independent adjusting firm. What about water, fire, and air? You about to get you about to get blocked. All right. So nobody's gotten their license yet that's here. Let me see. We have Joshua. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll hang around for a few minutes. Well, if you're a new adjuster, you probably would have to travel because you don't have any experience, and some of the independent adjusting firms may want you to meet in their corporate locations. If you're field, you're gonna have to travel because you have to go to where the damage is. If you're desk, if you may have an opportunity to work from home, but that's no guarantee. Now, if you work, okay, so I'm talking about independent. If you go staff, then there's a lot of staff positions where you work remotely. So the difference between staff and independent is staff, you're gonna work for a carrier like Allstate, State Farm, Geico, Progressive. You'll work directly with a carrier. As an independent, you're essentially running a business and you work for third party companies they're called independent adjusting firms, so you would be working under an independent adjusting firm. It is very good. It is very good. The money is good as well. Especially if you go on a CAT, which is the catastrophic deployment. As a field adjuster, you can make a lot of money. And desk adjusters as well, but field, they have different structures, pay structures. As an independent, you do make a lot more than working staff. Because working staff, they may start you off at maybe 55, 60,000. Um, and that's because you're working directly with a carrier such as State Farm, etc. And when you work independent, you make a lot more. But just keep in mind, when you work independent, you are a business owner, so you're working um, as a contractor. Yeah, that's not bad, but I mean, it's still considered low in our industry. So yeah, I mean, that's not bad at all, especially you know, you're gonna have benefits. You can work, you know, virtually or remotely, and that's staff positions. Independent, it just depends on what the needs are, how much experience you have, you know, so there's a lot of variables. Yeah, get your license. You should check out on my YouTube channel, there is a playlist called Getting Started. That might be helpful. And if you need mentoring, I do offer mentoring. Okay, you have an 8-year-old, that's completely understandable. I talk to a lot of people that have young children, so that you definitely have to make a decision. I would definitely say look into going staff, because it's a regular, say 8 to 5, 9 to 6, or whatever type of job, and it's gonna a lot of times it's remote. So look into staff, so you can go on Indeed or LinkedIn and look for carriers like State Farm. Um, you might want to look by job topic title. So you might want to look for claims adjuster, claims trainee, FNOL trainee. I have a, if you look under job resources on my playlist, I have a lot of helpful information there as well. So getting started on the playlist, and the job resources, they both are really good. The test, it can be challenging. You just have to study. They have good prep courses that you can take. A lot of people use Adjuster Pro, but there are others. If you go to Department of Insurance, state of, I believe, Texas for you, you could look at the resources and see who they recommend, but you're gonna see Adjuster Pro thrown out there a lot, but they do have other programs that you can get the information. Yes, it is. What's expensive? The course. It's gonna cost money to get started. If you go staff, it may be a lot less, because, like, so for me as an independent, I have to buy my licenses and all of that. So, you know, that is a sacrifice. Which program are you looking at? Are you looking at Adjuster Pro? So when you go to Adjuster Pro, let me go to it, because they offer different levels of courses. I would take the one that's $279. You don't really need the $649 right now, because that's giving you the exam plus Xactimate. You don't need that right now. You need to focus on the exam. So if that is too expensive, just consider looking for other courses. Again, go to the state of Texas Department of Insurance, and they're going to have a list. Okay. Whatever state you're in, is going to be Department of Insurance, state of whatever state that is. No, okay, so if you're in Arkansas, yeah, I was looking at Texas. So they're a little bit different per state. Arkansas is, okay, so shoot, I'm showing Arkansas is 379 if you're going through Adjuster Pro. And that's the cheapest for Arkansas. Oh, getting sleepy. Oh, you know what? I hear a lot of good stuff with that group. So definitely, I would look into them. I think you may have to go in office. I don't know if they have anything virtual, but that's a good group. And welcome, H Credit. Thanks for stopping by. No, you said Arkansas sucks. There are others, so don't just be stuck on Adjuster Pro. There are others, okay? So don't. Um, Joshua, if you need a mentor, I do mentor. I have a mentoring community. You can go to beaclaimsadjuster.com. That's BEA claims, that's CLAIMS adjuster.com. And just check it out. Be nice to Arkansas. Can't be any worse than Alabama. That's where I'm at. Well, definitely I am available, but there's others as well. So just check out some of my content, and if you feel comfortable, you can check out my community. It's called Be a Claims Adjuster. And one good thing about having a mentor is, say for instance, if you were to um, be a mentor, under my community, or be a mentee under my community, is that I help you through all that, red tape and all of that. Um, you're not alone. I've been there and I've done that, so I know the ropes. That's why I created a course to help new adjusters. So just keep that in mind. You're welcome. Yep, I said it. Well, that Joshua Iron is a really good group. So definitely check them out. And then the other thing is, Joshua, if they're close, I think they're in Texas, you get hands-on. So, you know, it may be a little bit of an investment, but it's worth it. Because just like um, in my program, I take all the hardness out of it and I give you the information. If you were out there on your own, like you're out there on your own right now, you would have to figure it out. Hey, Vibes and Lives. How are you? Hey, Jasmine. How are you, girl? I just thought I'd jump on for a few minutes. I'm talking to people. I am so tired. I'm about to go to bed. We got to catch up. It's good to get your message here. I thought about you the other day. But yeah, yep, I said it. Um, go to, go check out the Department of Insurance and just familiarize yourself with the requirements for your state. And don't forget to check out my playlist, Getting Started, job resources as well. If you decide to go staff, some insurance carriers have programs where they'll help you get your license. So you don't even have to go through getting your license. They will take you through the process as a trainee. So any other questions? Oh, I'm gonna hang out for just a few more minutes and see if you guys have any other questions. Hey, Dodie K, welcome to the live. You said what is in Washington State? I get claims in Washington State. I get water claims, all type of daily type claims in Washington State. And Washington State also have licensing. Now, as far as you may have to travel out of, Washington State, unless you're going to go staff, then you could get a remote position. You're welcome. My pleasure, Dodie. I hope I said that right. And have you gotten your license yet, Dodie? Once you guys get your license, you should consider daily claims. With daily claims, you're not waiting for. Okay, so you want to go staff. That's a good choice, especially, if you have young children or you're not able to travel. I would definitely suggest staff, and then you can get your experience, and then later on, if you want to go independent, you can go independent. Yep. All right, guys. I appreciate you guys tuning in. You're welcome, Joshua. Let me know if you have any other questions. Check out some of my YouTube posts. I try to post a couple times a week. So my goal this week is to get 5 videos up. Dodie, good question. Any company I should look into? So as a staff, I'm gonna give you a couple, but if you go to my playlist, job resources, there's a lot of information there. State Farm, Allstate, Progressive, Geico, AmFam, which is American Family. Those are a few. There's so many carriers. So go check out my job resources playlist. All right, thank you. All right, guys, I do appreciate you guys logging in. I have been on for 35 minutes, so I'm going to get ready for bed, to be honest. Well, I got to do one video. I'm going to try to do a video before I go to bed. And so I can get up in the morning and start claims adjusting. Good night. See y'all later. Have a good one.